Yo, 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 what is good with all of y'all? I hope y'all are having a blessed day right now. I hope y'all are having a good day. But, um, based off the title, you guys can already tell what this video is gonna be. But this story, I have to tell this story in order to tell, like, the part two, basically. I have to tell this story to tell the other part two. But anyways, before we dive into anything at all, I just want to say I'm sorry I haven't been uploading recently for you guys and being consistent and stuff. I've been struggling like a little bit with my personal life and whatnot, and going through some personal things, and um, I hope you guys can understand because I don't want to get too into detail with it. I hope you guys understand, which more than likely you will. But without further ado, I have 3 story times for you guys, but basically for this one and then the part 2 and then the other 2 reasons on why I don't go downtown anymore. So yeah, hope you guys enjoy this one. Without further ado, let's get into it. All right, so this was just a regular night. I'm pretty sure this happened fairly like after I graduated, so maybe June-ish of last year. June-ish of last year, or no, it was like, yes, it was like September, October of 2022 this happened. So, me and my boys, I had picked my boys up. Me, Ash, and Nick, we were all just riding around, cruising around, trying to find something to do. And we ended up finding something to do, and what we were doing is we were watching a movie at Tibbs Drive-In. We was like, yeah, let's just go to Tibbs Drive-In, so try to bypass some time, and then we'll go and chill somewhere else, or we can go back to one of our cribs, and I thought that was a good idea, and I'm pretty sure that's what I initially thought we were doing that night. But it took a turn for, I don't know, you can say better or worse, I don't know. It took a pretty good turn. It wasn't that bad, but as we get there, we pull up, we pay for our tickets and whatnot, we drive to our designated area, and we park up. And as we're sitting there, we're watching some other movie also, because our movie hasn't showed yet. So we're just sitting there parked watching, I think it was called The Ambulance. That movie was good. That was a good movie. But we had pulled up middle-ish end of the movie, so that's all we got to see. But I could tell it was a good movie. But anyways, like I was saying, we pull up and we park up, watch this movie for a little bit. Then our movie comes on, and we're sitting there chilling, chatting it up, and our movie comes on. We're fucking just watching the movie, and about maybe 30 minutes to an hour go by, because we didn't really finish the movie because it was pretty long. It was a pretty long movie. Pretty sure the movie was called X, EX or X or something like that. Something of that matter. It was like a horror movie. But anyways, that's besides the point. Excuse me. That's besides the point. We get done watching our movie, or we really didn't even watch the movie. I got on my phone middle of the movie, because it's a drive-in. Nobody's gonna say anything to you if you're on your phone. So I was just on my phone, and I haven't talked to this chick. We're gonna give her a name, Jackie. I hadn't talked to Jackie in months, because when me and her first started talking or whatever, I had just recently broken up with one of my exes, and I was still kind of going through the breakup, but what happened between me and her, it was hard for me to process it. So it took me a little while, and me rushing in to talk to other people like that and giving myself no time to heal, that is absolutely my fault. I take full responsibility for that. But anyways, no shade to no shade to my ex at all. I'm all good, you're all good, we're all good, there's no hate over here, no shade, for real, no shade. But anyways, like I was saying, Jackie, she was such a bubbly person, and she was trying to help me through my breakup, not help me get over her, but kind of just guide me through the breakup, basically. But, like, I've went through plenty of breakups on my own, so, like, I kind of felt like I didn't need her help. And then, like, her bubbly personality and her, like, like, how fucking charismatic she was, like, it just was, like, so overwhelming to me that it would, like, just piss me off for some reason. It would make my blood boil, basically. And, like, I never, like, I would sit there and think, like, why do I feel that way towards her? Like, all she's just trying to do is fucking help. But anyways, enough of that. I treated her like shit. Granted, I'm a changed person now. I treated her like shit, and I never thought I would ever talk to her again. But this night, I was on demon mode. I found her Instagram, I found her Instagram because I'm not gonna lie, I was bored, I was strolling, I was stalking, and I hit the follow and unfollow button because her profile was public, and so I hit the follow and unfollow button so many times to, like, get her attention a little bit, and it grabbed her attention. She followed me back, and I posted a picture of me and my whip, just chilling in the whip. I still have the photo, but just me chilling in my whip, and she liked the story, and I'm pretty sure she did slide up. She slid up saying, "Come scoop, LOL." And I was like, "Are you serious?" And she was like, "Yeah, LOL." And I was like, I didn't think she was for real, I didn't think she, like, meant anything by it, but she was actually for real. She was like, "Yeah, but I'm with my friend, we're gonna give her a name too, Julie." She's like, "I'm with my friend Julie, we're bored, we need something to do, blah, blah, blah." And I was like, "Oh, alright." So I got a 2-man. And Nick at the time had a girlfriend, and Ashton didn't. He was single. So I was like, what better time? What better time to do a 2-man with my buddy that's single, And they had all hopped on their phones. They were pretty bored with the movie anyways. And I was like, "Yo, Nick, like, Jackie wants to hang out with me, blah, 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 like, but she's with her friend, and, like, I don't know if I'm gonna have to take you both home," because I didn't initially think it was really gonna be a 2-man, Like, I thought my buddy Ash was gonna want to go home, but that wasn't the case at all, actually. I talked to my buddy Nick about it. He was like, "Yeah, it's cool. I gotta go to my girls anyway, so if you could just drop me off there, like, that'd be, like, I'd appreciate that." And I was like, "Yeah, sure. Like, I got you. Like, I'll drop you off." And we're driving, chatting it up. We get to Nick's girl's spot. We drop him off, and we say peace, deuces, stay safe, And I'm texting Jackie, and I'm like, "Yo, like, send the address real quick. Like, we're about to be on the way." And she was like, "Okay, bet." And beforehand, my buddy Ash goes, "Yo, I need to grab, like, a pair of clothes from my house. Like I need to grab something to change into because this fit is not it." And I was like, "All right, bet. Like, sure, we can swing by your crib real quick. That gives them more time to get ready, And so we swing by my buddy Ashton's, and then I text Jackie. I'm like, "Okay, so now we're on the way. Like, you guys have had plenty of time to get ready. I don't see why you guys wouldn't be ready." They're like, "Yeah, we're ready. So just let us know when you're here." And I was like, "Okay, bet." So we're driving, chatting it up, and my buddy Ash, he's like, "Yo, like, do you think, like, this 2-man's gonna go good?" And I was like, "Yeah, like, it might." I was like, "I honestly think Jackie's gonna, like, go the fuck off on me, like, slap me, pepper spray me." Dude, I was expecting the worst out of this situation. I was expecting the worst. But nonetheless, we get there. We tell them we're here. They come out and whatnot. They get in the car, and honestly, like, it was no weird shit. Like, no tension, no, like, none of that. No tension, no awkwardness, no anger, no none of that. It was straight chill. Jackie hopped in the front seat. Ash hopped in the back with Julie. And, from there, we just drove around for a little bit, and then we parked up at a skate park and whatnot. And we were just all chilling, chatting it up, And I was talking to Jackie about our last encounter and whatnot, and we came to a conclusion, like, we came to a solution, like, we forgave each other. Well, she forgave me, because she didn't really do any wrong. Like, she didn't mean to do any wrong, and she didn't do any wrong. So, yeah, she forgave me, and, I apologized time and time again, And she was like, it's okay, like, seriously. Because Jackie has a bubbly, charismatic, just all around genuine, like, personality. She is goated, for real. But anyways, enough of that. You know, we're sitting there chilling, and I look back, and my buddy Ash is, like, laid up with Julie, and I'm like, okay. And beforehand, he told me something. He was like, if this 2-man goes good, I'll tap you on the shoulder, or, like, I'll say your name or something, and, like, I'll nod my head. And I was like, all right, bet. And so, like, a little time goes by, I see them laid up, and, like, you know, I kind of nudge Jackie, like, you know, let's cuddle up, like, let's lay up, you know? And she's like, all right, bet, like, I'm cool with that. So, you know, we're just sitting there chilling. I just start saucing her up, like, just some corny ass sauce. I got no game, guys. I really don't got no game. And that's probably half the reason why I don't have a girlfriend is because I got zero game. I have zero riz. I'm not a very flirtatious person, really, unless I know you, you know? But, anyways, you know, some time goes by. We're all just chilling out, and, like, my buddy, like, Ash and Julie start making out, and, like, I didn't look back. I just could hear it, you know? And I was like, fuck it. And so, you know, I kissed Jackie a little bit. Like, I didn't, like, just go all out. I just, like, you know, I gave her a little smoochy oochie. I don't know. It was some, like, some small ass shit, you know? And, you know, after they got done with their little session, their makeout session, they're like, yo, we've been sitting in here for too long, like, we're gonna get out and we're gonna go walk around, you know? And I was like, okay, bet. So Ash and Julie leave the car, and, you know, it's just me and Jackie left, you know? Me and Jackie's just sitting there chilling, and she still got her head on my lap. She's got her head on my lap, and I'm just, like, sitting there chilling, you know, just stroking her hair, and, you know, talking to her and whatnot about life and what the hell I'm gonna do with my life and what she's gonna do with hers. And she, like, out of nowhere, she just starts stroking the old shaft, and I'm like, yo. I was like, hey, like, can you, like, calm down? She's like, oh, no, I'm just teasing you. Like, you know, I obviously know that your buddy and my friend are, like, out walking around. They could be back any minute, like, obviously. Plus, you got no tent. I got tent on my car now, but I didn't have tent then. But, yeah. After that, she's like, it's okay. Like, I'm just teasing you. And I was like, okay, well, don't do that either. But, yeah. And after that, like, we made out. Like, there was no one in the car. We made out and whatnot. And, you know, it was cool. Maybe 10, 15 minutes goes by. Julie and Ash hop back in the car, and they're like, what y'all been doing, you know? And we told them, like, we just been chatting it up, like, chatting, but really it was just, like, I don't know, making out and whatnot. But other than that, they get in the car, I pull up my phone, and it's like 4 or 5 in the fucking morning, dude. And I'm like, yo, ladies, we gotta go. Like, it's 4 or 5 in the morning. Like, the sun is peaking right now. Like, we gotta go. And they're like, oh, that's fine. Like, sorry for keeping you guys out this late, but we enjoyed spending time with you. I was like, yeah, like, we did too, blah, blah, blah. You know, long story short, we brought them back to their crib, and me and Ash just headed back to ours, or to mine. And, dude, we crashed out the whole day. Like, slept for a while, dude. Slept for a while. I had never fucked my sleep schedule up like that, but we slept for a while, a good while. And then after that, the rest is history. But I hope y'all enjoyed watching this one. You know, I'm gonna do another follow-up video, like this, a part 2. I'm gonna do a part 2 to this. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed watching it. I'll see y'all in part 2. Peace.